And there is another misconception as far as the word jihad is concerned. Most of the people think, Muslim, non-Muslim alike, that jihad can only be done by Muslims. In fact, there are verses in the Quran in which Almighty God says that even the non-Muslims, they did jihad. The Quran says in Surah Luqman, chapter number 31, verse number 14, that we have enjoined on the human beings to be kind to the parents. In travail upon travail did the mother bore them, and in years twain was their weaning. The next verse, Surah Luqman, chapter 31, verse number 15 says that, but if they strive, but if your parents strive to force you to worship someone else besides me, besides Almighty God, of which you have no knowledge, then do not obey them. Here the Quran says that if your parents strive, they struggle, they do jihad to make you worship somebody else besides Almighty God, do not obey them. So here the Quran says that the non-Muslim do jihad. The same message repeated in Surah Ankabut, chapter number 29, verse number 8, that we have enjoined on the human being to be kind to the parents. But if they strive, if they do jihad and force you to worship anyone besides me, besides Almighty God, of which you have no knowledge, then do not obey them, but live with them in compassion and love. So here we come to know from the Quran that even the non-Muslim did jihad. Further mentioned in the Quran in Surah Nisa, chapter number 4, verse number 76, that the believers, they fight in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and the unbelievers, they fight in the way of the Satan. So strive against the brothers of the Satan. Here again it speaks that the evil people, even they do jihad. So jihad is an Arabic word which merely means to strive, to struggle. In context, they strive in the way of Allah, it is called as jihad fi sabilillah. And the evil people, they strive in the way of the Satan, it is called as jihad fi sabi shaitan. So jihad is of two types, good jihad and bad jihad also. Striving for the good cause, striving for an evil cause. But in the Islamic context, if it is not specified, it is taken for granted that the jihad is for a good cause, it is jihad fi sabilillah, it is jihad in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Unless specified, it's taken for granted that whenever jihad is mentioned, it means jihad fi sabilillah, jihad in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.